watching Monty TV. I'm Jackie Karsh, sitting down now with Amir Hussain. He's the founder and chief executive officer of Spark Cognition, a global artificial intelligence leader. Amir, thank you so much for sitting down with us again.
Yeah, it's been delightful, Jackie, and I'm so glad to be back with you.
Artificial intelligence is the buzzword of the day, but you are a leader in this field. What is so exciting to you about that new technology and the embrace of that technology?
Jackie, artificial intelligence is actually making a real difference in the world this time. It's not about just algorithms and theories and hypotheses. It's about real physical systems being changed with the power of artificial intelligence. We've been working with companies like Boeing, the largest aerospace companies in the world, companies in the automotive space. So AI has really come into its own. It's no longer about theoretical promises. It's really about delivery in the real world, in the now, and it's making a big difference.
How do you approach a company that maybe has performed traditional work and is not used to AI but desperately needs it?
The issues there are not just logical and technical, they're also cultural. And so what we try to do is we try to ally with companies, large companies, at the highest levels of leadership. And we first try and get an understanding of whether the leadership themselves see the need to reinvent their business in the age of AI. There's lots of McKinsey data that suggests that if you don't get a leg up on AI, if you don't move quick with AI, your competitors can actually leave you in the dust, and those distances, those competitive differentiators, can be insurmountable for you over time. So we definitely believe that forward-looking leadership should adopt artificial intelligence, and then it becomes a collaborative process of us working with them, figuring out their culture, understanding whether that deployment needs to come from a centralized organization within their company or from distributed groups within business units within their company. All of that can be worked out between partners, but the very first step is organizational commitment at the highest levels of leadership. Without that, it doesn't work.
What's the typical framework of working with a company? How long until your system completely integrates into theirs?
Last year had an interaction with a very large oil and gas company. Within 60 days, we were deploying our systems on their platforms, and within probably 90 days of that, we were delivering results. So that's a very complex deployment. We also have products that have delivered results on day one that can just be installed and they're ready to go. They come pre-fed with all the models you need, and they provide value day one.
People are now accepting artificial intelligence, embracing it. Where do you see that technology moving forward?
We now live in the age of the model-driven enterprise. Large companies, and if you think about all the workflows that they undertake to deliver their business, whether it's in insurance or banking or manufacturing, there's a number of steps that they do to fulfill a business process. Well, we feel that AI and model-driven predictions can step in and start to replace many of these workflows. So when you start to do that across the company, you come up with low-cost models that maintain themselves, that operate at superhuman speeds, that are inexpensive, and that can deliver scale that's unparalleled. When you start to reinvent your company and transform it into this model-driven enterprise, the sky is the limit. So for us, this is the beginning of the era of that transformation, the model-driven enterprise transformation. And that, I think, is what's coming next.